Hello friends, welcome to the TechWithSoft. So in the last session we have covered arithmetic operator, right? So now we are going to cover some other operator as well. So the top operator which is a pipeline right now, which is a unary operator, so which is one of the important, right? So that is doing kind of increment decrement operation by one only, which is having a two pre and post. So we have to understand that in clearly how does it work internally. Okay, so we will focus on these two operator only. How does it work? So I'm presenting some example in front of you and will give you some explanation as well on it. Okay, so let's start now. Suppose I have a two operator here, x and y. Okay, so what is the meaning of pre and what is the meaning of post, that we have to understand first. Okay, let me put in comments. So pre means what and what is the meaning of post? Please understand that clearly because this is one of the important operator. So that we'll use when you will work on loops and all, right? So pre means what? First increment then operation. That pre does say. First increment then operation. Okay. What post does say that? First operation then increment. What does it mean? That we have to understand. Okay, let's say I am writing here int of z equal to plus a. Okay, sorry, plus x. We have x variable here, right? So that will write x here. If you will write here plus x, then what does it means? It is a pre only. So pre does represent first increment and okay, let me write that as well. Pre means if you will write this, right, that will look like this only. Plus and then variable name like this, right? So that means operator will come before, after that operand will come. So here x is operand and plus is operator, right? So in pre what will happen? In the pre, operator comes first, then operator, operand. Okay, so what could be the operand here? X will be the operand and plus will be the operator. So when operator comes first, right, and then operator, that is called pre only. If it is a post, right, that means it should behave like this only, like x plus. That means first what will come? First operand will come, then operator will come. So that could be operator, operand come first and then operator. Operand come first, then operator. That is called post kind of things. Okay, pre and post. So pre increment and post increment, as name suggests, right? Pre means first increment then operation. Post means first operation then increment. What does it mean? Right. Now let's understand that once clearly. So here we are writing z equal to plus x. Okay. So here we have to understand. Okay, before that let me explain you that as well, which is called, this is, what is the name of this operator? This is called assignment operator. It is not equal. Okay. Many people having a doubt. I mean, it look like equal only in normal mathematics, but in programming language like in Java, here it is called assignment operator. Assignment operator. Who does assign the value? Okay, which value it will assign? So we have a like 10, right? 10 is a one value which will assign under this x variable. So 10, we can see here, we can compare like that. 10 is the right value, x is a left value, right? Right value will assign under the left variable. That does happen here, right? So double equal to is an assignment operator. So you can see here I am writing here int z equal to plus x, right? So what is happening here? Here it is saying that x is having some value, right? So what is saying that first increment then operation. So first increment, what will it will do? It will perform increment operation first. So unary means it is incrementing by 1 only, right? It does increment by 1. So it will increment by 1, that means x will become 11. x will become 11, and then 11 will store under the z only, right? So here it is saying that first increment then operation, so z will become 11, right? Now let me write one more here, like int of say a equal to say y plus plus, say y plus plus. Here I am doing the plus increment, I mean pre-increment, and here I am doing the post increment, right? So what is the meaning of it? So here is in the z what happened, right? It is a pre-increment. So what does it say? That first increment then operation, right? So plus plus will be increment operation, so x will become 11, and then 11 will store under the z only. But what is happening here? A equal to y plus plus. So here again I am saying that we are doing two operation. One is assign the value, assignment operator, and second one is a increment operation, unary increment operation, right? So here it is saying that first operation, that means first please assign the value. So a will become 20 and y will become 21. So that is a kind of confusing, guys. Okay, so don't worry, I will give some more example as well. So here it will first increment, right? Then it will assign to the value into a z, and for here first it will assign the value into a, and then only it will increment, right? So here it is a difference in both of them. So here it is doing pre-increment and here it is doing post increment. Let me display this, okay, in the system.out println. System.out.println. Let's take suggestion. Okay, so we have to display here both. So let me tell you here, we will not write in double quote, right? So let me write here first here like z, and if you want to display both in the single, let me write in two different SOP, no worries. Okay, later on I will tell you how can we display this both in a single SOP as well. Okay, and here I am going to display like a. So it is a z and it is a, right? So what is happening here? X equal to 10, y equal to 20, z equal to plus plus x, and a equal to plus plus y. So that time here z will become 11 and a will remain 10 only. And let me display the x and y as well. System.out. See, suggestion is coming, right? So always go with the suggestion. So I will use here x, right? And second I will display here system.out.println, and let me display here like y, right? So what is happening here? If I will go with x and y, so x will remain 11 only, y will also remain 11, but a will not be remain 11, right? Let me run this now. You can see here z is coming 11, first value is coming from the z only, second value is coming with a, so a is displaying 20. See here, this increment operation is not reflecting under the a. The reason is that it is a post increment and is saying that first assign the value and then please increment it. So that's why it is remaining 20. And here it is saying x, right? X is remain wall, x will 11 only, and what could be that y will also become 21. So y will increment it, but it will increment after assign. So that is a confusion only with this line only here. A will having a 21 or a will having a 20. So remember that a will always having a 20, not a 21. The reason, because of this definition, you can remember that first operation then increment, right? It may have a decrement operation as well, right? So decrement will always present with the minus minus only. So in place of plus plus I can use what? Minus minus, and here also I can use minus minus. That way you can practice. So definition will be the remain same. First decrement, then operation. First operation, then decrement. So here z will be 9 and x will be the 9, both will be 9, but here a will be the 20 and y will be the 9, because decrement will not affect with the a. Okay, let me run this. We can run from there and we can run from here as well, right? So let me run from here also. Run, we can say, right, this one option. So we have two different places where we can run. See here, so z will become 9, even x also will become 9, fine, but a will remain 20 only. A will not reflect, right, because it is a post decrement operation, right? And here I am getting like 90 because y will decrement by 1, which is a 90. So that is the main things about pre-increment and post increment, right, operator. Now I will give you one more example here. So instead of writing this, right, let me write multiple operation here, like minus x plus x plus plus, something like that. Okay, x plus plus. Same I'm keeping with the y minus minus plus, say like y plus, say like plus plus y, something like that. So what I'm doing here, that we have to understand. Okay, that is bit not too much complex, but yeah, bit you have to put your thought here, put your mind here. Okay, how does it work? So first you have to understand step by step. Okay, so here x will be what? Okay, so here x will be the 20 only, because it is saying that first operation, so it will 20, and when it will reach to this x, right, that time it will become what? 19, right? So it will be like 20. First it will be 20. Let me write here. First it will be 20. After that what will happen? Plus, then when it will reach to the second, right, then it will be decrement by 1. So then it will remain here 19. So 20 plus 19, and then what will happen here? X plus plus. It is a post operation, right? Post increment operation. So here it will again remain the 19 only, right? It will remain the 19 only. So 20 plus 19 plus 19, that could be the result of z, right? And same like here. What is happening here? Please understand. First y minus minus. So y is a, sorry, it is a pre-decrement, right? So it will not be a, it is x only, right? Why I am taking this 20? So it will be 10, right? X will having a 10 only, right? X is not a 10. Okay. And it is a pre-decrement, right? So it will not be 20. It should be a 9 only here. Sorry, I did a mistake on it. Please forgive me. So it will be a 9 here, right? And here also it will be a 9, because operation already decremented, and here also it will become a 9 only. That's it. So 9 plus 9 plus 9, right? That's it. And when it will reach to the x, right, then x will become what? X will become 10 only, because this increment operation will happen after performing this all kind of addition, right? So x will having a kind of 10, right? But z will be having a 9 plus 9 plus 9 kind of that. Now here y minus minus. So y will having a 20. It is a post increment, right? Post decrement, sorry. So it will not decrement here. It will remain 20 only. So 20 then plus. What is happening here? It is a y only, right? What could be the y? Y will decrement by 1. So that will be a 19 here, right? 19. Then after that, what could be here? Again here it will first increment, then perform the plus operation, right? So what it will become? It will become 19 plus 1, that is 20. So it will be a 20 here. So here it will remain 20 only. Here it will become 19, because this decrement will happen, right? After that, when it will reach here, so it will increment by 1 and do the plus operation, right? So that will be the result we do get. And what could be the value of y here, right? What could be the value of y? So y will also remain the same, which could be 20 here, right? That's it. So here x value will be the 10, y value will be the 20, and this z operation, right? Z, what that z will be having? Z will having a 9 plus 9 plus 9, that means 27, and a will having a 20 plus 20, 40 plus 19, 59. So that could be the result here. Let's see. Let me run this. See here. First we are displaying z. What is the z here? 9 plus 9 plus 9, that means 27. Then we are displaying a. What is the a here? A will be 20 plus 20 plus 40 plus 19, 59. So we are getting 59 here. What could be the value of x? So x will having a 10. So it is displaying 10 here. What could be the value of y? That could be 20 only, and then we are getting 20 here, right? So this things is a bit complex, okay? Not too much, but yeah, if you put your thought and give some look some more examples as well, and then you can try it and it will work fine. And if you have any problem, any concern, you can just where you have some confusion, you can put me on comment. Definitely I will answer on it. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. So next topic we are going to cover new operator. That's it for in this session. Take care. If you like the video, please subscribe it. Thank you so much.